Good morning everyone.
Welcome back to the Finca.
Yeah, I'm back.
Shannon's back. How's your mum?
Mum's okay, mum's the same. She'll be 91 next month, so she is as well as can be expected. But she's in good spirits, so that's the main thing. I was a bit worried about getting back. I've been seeing on the news, obviously, all the events in Valencia region, the terrible, terrible storms.
Yes, and it's not over yet. It's it's like about a week later now, is it? Something like that. There's still areas on red alert for super heavy rain. Absolutely crazy.
It's just awful. I mean, we were there 5 years ago. We know what it's like.
Yes, we've been through it, unfortunately, as well. So
yeah, so
there's nothing we can do. All we can do is keep these people in our thoughts and prayers. And hope that it ends soon. It can't go on indefinitely, surely.
So I get emotional now, so please excuse me, but terrible, terrible, terrible times.
Yes, the memories are still there, brings them all back. In the meantime, all we can do is carry on with what we're doing, working on this room, trying to get our house sorted out.
Yeah. Welcome to Finca Live. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you.
Well, it's a beautiful day here. It's hard to imagine that not far away there's absolute chaos and disaster. Nothing we can do, as we said. I'm going to be carrying on with this wall while it's nice, because the weather's not going to be getting any better because winter's approaching. So I'm going to take another opportunity, get some more of this wall done, and we can move inside when we get cold and horrible weather. Noise you can hear potentially is the aircon. It's on reverse, it's on heat, free heat, trying to keep the fabric of the building warm upstairs. We've not been having a fire up there because we've been living more downstairs. We just sleep up there, so it's just keeping it nice and warm for us. Hopefully it'll do the job all winter, costs us nothing when the sun's shining. And Shannon's just done some washing, and Dottie, of course, as does Alfie, absolutely loves the washing. She's rolling around here in the sunshine, rubbing herself against a clean shirt. What a nightmare, what a menace. Do you mind? It's a good job it's not a good shirt, isn't it? I'm gonna see if I can get a bit more of these canes filled in. I've got something to work with now, at least, I think. There's still a big hole at the back. Oh, get it there. That's it. Easy to throw it in. Maybe not. Just let it do its initial suck out and then try and press it in, blend it in to fill the gaps between them. They're not easy, these things. And of course, same over this side as well. So there we go, I've just about got it covered. Should have enough depth there now to be able to get a flattish skim on top of that. As I'm not the best plasterer in the world, but I'll do what I can with it. But we'll leave that now for a while to dry out, properly and then we'll carry on. In the meantime, there's plenty of other things to do. I think what I'm going to do next is start to run down each of these between the beams. I don't know if you can see on this one, but on the right hand side, sort of over here, there's a gap. It's obviously been some movement at some point, and then there's a big crack all the way across it, and then the gap transfers to the wall side all the way down. So I think I'm just going to deal with them one at a time and start filling these cracks in, and yeah, take it from there, steady away. Right, so I'm just working my way down these, filling these cracks in. Painful, slow job. So I've had quite a bit of patching up before, I think. We're not bothered about it being super flat, we like the rustic character. So, not very exciting. We'll carry on. So I've got all down this first one done. Got a little bit of stuff left. Just going to stick it in this corner here. And Sharon's just informed me it's just started to rain. It's fantastic. Fingers crossed it doesn't do much and the mortar outside is still wet. It's going to be alright. Right, we've got some right heavy spots coming down. Big spots. I'm going to lean one of the old doors on this just in case. That way perhaps.
Yeah.
Gotta help out. Not supposed to do much at all, but it's big heavy spots. Right, let's get in. Come on. We're inside. I don't know if you can see, but it is coming from that direction and going directly onto the wall. You can see them hitting the door. So that should do it, hopefully. They're getting bigger, it's getting heavier. It's fairly coming down now again. Big lumps of rain. Hope it doesn't last long and doesn't do much. Apparently this is a light rain shower. So it's still coming down, the ground's starting to flood. Fortunately, we're on top of a hill, fortunately, and it really takes it away from us, but you can see the extent that it comes down, and that's just in a few minutes. Wow. The problem is that a lot of these towns and cities, there's so much concrete and tarmac there, there's nothing to absorb the water and it's got nowhere to go. It just runs down the streets like rivers. Hear the thunder as well. Hopefully it's going to stop soon. Right, so we haven't totally cured our leak. We've got a little leak in the corner. I've just been outside in the absolute storming rain to have a look to see. And what's happening, one of the tiles at the end, it's not dripping clean off the tile. It's curling back underneath it slightly, and it's hitting the stone that I put in the wall and running around it. I never actually backfilled under the tiles because I didn't think I'd need to, but now obviously I do. So that's easily cured, which is good. We've got another one here which is right on the top of the wall. I'm going to have a look at it, at least I know where it's coming from. But the problem is, again as we've said before, this room's not square. So you can see the joist, the gap at that one compared to the top. It's that far at the top and this far at the bottom. So it's really difficult to get the tiles to lie. This whole part of the building has just been built impossible to keep the rain out. So at least I know what it is. There's only one bit there which I can fix easily, and this bit I'll fix it one way or another. We've just had an inch of rain in 15 minutes, 24 millimetres in 15 minutes. The actual rain rate, we have a weather station, was 209 millimetres an hour. It's still coming down. It was supposed to be a light rain shower, 0.1 millimetres they said. Who knows? Yeah, it's mad times. So this is what it looks like after. we've got a lake up here, we've got lakes down there, lakes all over there. It's fantastic for the plants. Can you see that? Still black over the mountain. The hens are all soaking wet. They're not bothered, they kind of seem to like it. They can go in anytime they like, but they choose to be out in the rain. They love it when the ground's wet, pecking away. So the camera shy. Look at them, they're mad. They've got a nice dry coop there, and they like to stand out in the puddles, pecking away. Bonkers things you are. The fields down there are all lakes, still black in the distance, but hopefully it's stopped now. Another lake over there. Yeah, massive. You can see how any prolongation of that would cause absolute chaos. As I say, we're on top of a hill, so it all kind of runs away from us. Even the cats are out. Come on, Whisk. So the water deposit is full, so we'll have some water in there. The one on the other inside courtyard, that's collected loads. Yeah, it's a bit of a wet one. So after me soaking, I'm going to dry out in front of the fire. I'm pleased to say, very pleased to say, that the only leaks we've got in the whole of the roof of the whole house, apart from where we had the builders in to sort out the roof in the lounge and the chimney, which leaks. They've done a fantastic job. That's all going to be coming down in the future, and I'll be doing it properly myself. But just these two over here, which, yeah, I'm going to sort them out tomorrow. I reckon I can sort them easily. You like the fire, don't you, Chilies? Oh, that. Why do dogs stand so close to fires? Hey, good girl, you're all wet as well. Well, I've dried off. It's another beautiful day. With this wall, it's alright actually. There's a couple of little bits where the rain's got in behind it. Just washed a bit down. I'm going to brush it off in a minute. That won't be a problem at all, so that's good. Nasty rain. I've had a look on the roof. I think I can see the problem. Two very, very easily solvable problems, I think. I'll take you up and show you. I'll try and show you anyway. I mentioned earlier about the roof not being square, and you can see here the joints between these tiles is very, 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 very small. What I've found, I've just popped these off, and what I've found is in the gap here there was obstructions. Try and get this right, sort of down here, so when the water's coming down, I think it was hitting an obstruction, lime and stuff, and reducing the flow and causing it to come up over the edges of the tiles and go in. The biggest obstruction I found is here. Move that strap. Which is, can you see that? Right above where that window where it was coming in. So I'm going to pop these off and clean them all out. At the end, if I could try and show you this, this tile here, I was up here in the thick of the storm last night, seeing exactly where the water was going. I got absolutely drenched. But this tile at the end here, can you see that one there? The water was coming off the end and it was going back underneath it because they're not very steep angle, hitting that stone in there, because I never backfilled under here because I didn't think I'd need to, but obviously I do. So all I'm going to do now, it's only this little bit, I'm just going to backfill it under here with limecrete, drape it over the edge of the gutter, and that should do it, should well do it. Even in the height of the storm, this gully, it was only half full, not even half full, so it's working incredibly well. Just a couple of little bits that need tweaking and sorting out, so very happy with that. I'm so pleased we found it. Yeah, at least we can fix it before we've done all the room. Right, that's all done. I've backed up with limecrete underneath all those tiles. It was infinitely better than it was previously, but at least now, seeing what we're seeing and going out there in the pouring rain and watching it happen, I've been able to pinpoint and target exactly where it's coming in. It's difficult to fix things when you don't know what the problem is. So I reckon now I'm super confident that is going to be done. We can carry on with the inside now, oh, and the outside as well. As it's such a beautiful, warm, sunny afternoon, I'm going to use it, the rest of it, to carry on with this wall. That one. There's a bit more done. I've touched up the bits that got washed out from the rain yesterday. Most of them anyway. A little bit there. So it's now time for an ice cold beer, I reckon. Right, I think, well, the storms, the flooding is now heading north up the east coast of Spain. Barcelona's on red alert today. By the time this video is out, which will be in a few days, it should all be all over, but fingers crossed that they don't get it anywhere near as bad as Valencia did. We've got more unsettled weather ahead in the next few days according to the latest forecast, so I'm just going to crack on with this wall, get done while I can while I've got an opportunity to do it. As I said before, we can do inside whatever the weather. I've checked on the roof of the gutter, it's looking fantastic up there. So fingers crossed that's now, we've put that to bed. So I won't bore you anymore with this. I'll show you the results on the next video where we're up to. And thank you all so much for watching. Thanks to everyone that supported the channel. If you've enjoyed the video, give us a like. Though it's not been the best topic, best topics involved in it. And we'll see you on the next one.